Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Happy Monday. It's Monday again.
Welcome back.
Yeah. So welcome back to our training, our team meeting every Monday at 8 p.m. Today, we're going to be talking about the 3 processes of networking and how DiamondsR4Life supports each of the processes.
I love that.
Yeah. So that should be fun.
Something a little different than what we're used to.
Yeah, but cool.
Yeah. Okay, the first one of those 3 processes is lead generation.
Yes.
So, Caitlin, I'm like interviewing you today.
I'm
What
ready.
methods would you use for lead generation?
Okay, so another word for lead generation would be prospecting. You hear that a lot around here. We always use the term prospecting. In fact, we even have prospecting training on Thursdays at 8 p.m.
Good plug.
Yes, thank you. Because prospecting is one of those big pillars of your networking journey.
Yeah.
So we have prospecting training at 8 p.m. on Thursdays, and some things you can do for prospecting is your warm market. We talk about your warm market all the time. There's a lot of training on how to approach your warm market. We are actively working on releasing warm market training for customers and for business builders. So we will be releasing that here soon, and you'll actually hear about that for the first time in this Facebook group. So keep your eyes out for that. Another way is for people around town. So, you live in a town of, if you live in a town like us, I think we have like 40,000 people in our town. Hopefully that was right. I think that it was. If I wasn't, Shane will hop on here and he'll let us know. That's something Shane would know. But you could go and leave some flyers around town on bulletin boards. Right. You could leave marketing cards
on places that say you can. There are places that say, please do not do it.
Just go and ask first.
You can get in trouble.
Posted. Yeah. So those are 2 options. Do you have the other 2 options?
Well, sure. People on social media.
Ooh, what's that?
I have no idea. Okay, I'm just kidding. I got you there. Instagram is one. That's a big platform, and you can even do it on TikTok. I don't really know if people are familiar with TikTok, but
yeah, there's a lot of social platforms.
Yes.
And there's a couple different ways and strategies of going about social media marketing. You definitely want to be more of an attraction marketer and not an interruption marketer. We also have training on social media if that is an avenue that you are interested in using. And what's the next one?
The next one is pre-qualified leads, which you can do like postcard leads or cold calling leads. So if you don't really feel comfortable talking on the phone yet, you could like just send a postcard in there and put one of our numbers on there. That's one option.
Yeah, we have a lot of postcards.
Yeah.
And even some prospecting systems have about 6 different designs that you can use, because if you use the same list of names, if you find a really good lead service and you buy, 150 names or whatever, maybe 600 names, you can use that same list for a year. You just do different mailings to that list over time, because it takes about 6 times of getting information in front of somebody's eyes. Because we're always saturated with information all the time. So you need about 6 times to be able to get that information into somebody's eyes and into their mind so they can be processing it. So you can use the same list for over a year for postcards.
Quick and easy. I feel like you just put on the labels and
it's rejection-free marketing.
Yeah.
And we also have 3-way training with Shane Pierman and some of the other success consultants at Professional Networkers for cold calling leads. If that's something you've never done before, you can get trained on that with Shane Pierman and the other Professional Networker staff members. But that is usually one of the methods of prospecting that we say, you have to be okay with hearing no And
or getting hung up on.
Right, getting hung up on, not getting people, getting their voicemails all the time.
Yeah.
But it's a really good way to plow through leads because usually cold calling leads are pretty cheap.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's another way of prospecting. So yeah. Now on to our second process of networking. So we went through, we went through lead generation. Let's do a drum roll for the second one.
I'm really quiet.
I was gonna say you're a drummer, and look at the drum roll that she just gave us just then. Anyways, recruiting. I almost said lead generation again. So the first one was lead generation. The second process of network marketing is recruiting. So let's go through some methods that you can use for recruiting those leads. You could use prospecting systems with DiamondsR4Life. We have several prospecting systems that are complete with a website, multiple flyers, multiple marketing cards, multiple postcards, videos you can use. And we even have, just standalone flyers, marketing cards, postcards, videos, websites that aren't connected, like interconnected, but we also have those prospecting systems like I mentioned in the beginning that you can use for recruiting those leads when you're prospecting. So you can use these methods from DiamondsR4Life to recruit those leads.
Yes.
What's the third process of network marketing?
Building and management.
Yes, those are very important.
Yes. So would you like to take it away and talk about some things that would help, have a stable foundation that we talk about for building a business?
If we've said it once, we've said it many times. The My DiamondsR4Life portal, that's going to house all of the tools and resources that you're going to need to build. Actually, it holds all of the tools and resources that you're going to need for lead generation, training on how to generate leads. It has those methods of recruiting, and it has building and management tools. So we are covering you in every single process of network marketing in the My DiamondsR4Life portal. Now, specifically, the My DiamondsR4Life portal also has a welcome system that helps get people integrated into our systems. And most of the steps that are in the welcome system are optional, but they are there for a reason. So we highly suggest that you just sign up for everything that's in the welcome system. You take every step that is there, because that will help you move forward and get integrated into our systems. And it'll also help your team members. When you get new enrollments, we have a couple videos back on new enrollments and the process of having new enrollments. One of those is having them set up their portal and getting integrated into the welcome system, because it helps get them integrated into our systems just like you did. The second thing for building and management that DiamondsR4Life has is the Roadmap to Your Success booklet. Okay, this is also in the portal. It takes you from being a newbie in 4Life to a seasoned team leader, because that is what you have to become to be able to have a big flourishing downline that has retention. So you don't have to keep building and building and building and building.
And I feel like it really is like a roadmap to kind of guide you where you're going, because it can be a tricky process trying to start your own business.
Absolutely. And these tools are always evolving. So if there's something in, any of the systems that we have that you feel like is missing, we have a feedback area in the portal where you can give us some feedback on things you would like to see in the portal, in the Roadmap to Your Success, in the DiamondsR4Life University. So just let us know if you feel like, oh, this would be super helpful for me to have or my team to have, and we can have it for everybody. Okay, another thing is the rank training. Okay, so these will help you move from one rank to another, and it shows you what your focuses should be when trying to reach that specific rank. Because I feel like you can look at the rank requirements And, that's helpful, but knowing what your focuses should be, I know when I'm dealing with certain things, it helps me to know what my focus should be because I can focus on that.
Right.
I just feel like that's super helpful. Yeah. What's the next thing?
We talk about these a lot, but the daily, weekly, monthly checklist in the portal, they help you stay consistent, in my opinion, because like when you write something down, it's like you can see it for yourself and it's not just in here because sometimes I can't trust my memory.
Right.
So I feel like those kind of help you stay on track.
Oh yeah. I know they're super helpful if you actually apply them and utilize them. They're meant to be something that helps you become really consistent.
Yeah.
It sets a baseline for your actions in For Life and the things that you should be doing as a foundation in your business. So then you can build upon that with the goals timeline. We talk about this tool a lot. Right. This is something that breaks down your purpose of being in For Life and having goals in For Life. It breaks it down into a big goal, which, as an example, you could say my big goal is for the entire year. So where do I want to be at the end of this year? Okay, that's my big goal. And then I break that down into stepping stone goals because you can't just climb a mountain by jumping to the top. You have to go every step of the way. So these stepping stone goals are all meant to lead you up to that big goal, but just break it down into smaller sections. So you could have one stepping stone goal per month that leads up to your big goal, achieving your big goal. Then there's effort-oriented goals or tasks that you also have to write down. Right. Yeah. So you can achieve those things and that helps you achieve that stepping stone goal. And then that helps you achieve that big goal. So the goals timeline helps build on top of those daily, weekly, monthly checklists that we suggest that you do because those are your foundation. That goals timeline is like targeted tasks to help you reach your big goal in For Life. Yes. What's the next thing? Facebook groups.
Yeah, one like this one, it helps, keep up to date with like things that For Life is doing or that we're doing. So that's a really big help.
Yeah, for sure. And being in a community of people that have, like-minded interests, they're wanting to learn about For Life. They're wanting to learn how to rank up in For Life, different techniques and principles they can implement into their team, into their own training. It's a good place to be here in the DiamondsR4Life group. We're in the For Life group. For Life has 2 groups. They do have other groups that are country specific.
Yeah.
But they do have 2 US groups that are basically for everybody. So there's For Life USA, and then there's the For Life product education group. That's a really good group to bring your customers to as well, or just to get information on how to explain certain products to your customers. That's a really good place to be as well. Yeah. So we have one more tool. Did you want to do that one?
Sure. I want to make sure that I didn't forget it. I was like, I know this one. DiamondsR4Life events.
Yes.
It keeps them up to date with like events like this one.
Yes.
The Monday night training.
And we have 2 other trainings as well. So we do weekly trainings on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, all at 8 p.m. Monday is our team meeting. Tuesday is our product training. And Thursday is our prospecting training with Shane Perrin.
I was laughing because at the end of the prospecting training, he says something like, Katie Lane.
I'm Frankie Shane. This is Katie Lane. And we are out. Yeah, that's always fun.
We should recreate that.
Yeah, we should.
For the end of this one.
Yeah, you'll just have to be Frankie Shane.
Yeah. I'll be Frankie Shane. You can stay yourself.
Okay.
I have to get into the character.
Yeah, you're gonna have to be like,
I'm Frankie Shane.
He's gonna watch this alone.
We can have a little fun in these groups, right?
Oh, totally.
Okay.
That's what this is all about. Okay. It's like a mullet. Business in the front, party in the back.
That was
good, right? So So this was short and sweet, but that's kind of how we like to do these things because we know you guys are busy. You're fitting this into your schedule. You know your schedule better than we do. We definitely don't want to take up too much of your time, but we're glad that we could fit so much awesome information into just 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So we'd like to ask you, what part of the 3 processes of network marketing is your favorite? Okay, so that's number 1, which is your favorite? And then which tool from DiamondsR4Life is your favorite for that process? So is it lead generation, recruiting, or building and management? Now, if you would like to let us know in our feedback form, which of those 3 processes you feel like you have the most resistance in, let us know. We would love to, we always analyze the things that are in the portal and the things that we offer you as far as tools go, so we can see if there's any other place that we can build up and strengthen. So let us know that. We'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for being on this live training. If you're catching the replay, welcome to the replay. We hope that you guys have a super blessed week.
And this is Frankie Shane.
I'm Katie Lane.
And we are out.
That was good.